Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Mara stock video. Mara stock, we have something that we need to go over, something very important. We're seeing a lot of Bitcoin miners pivoting into AI. And Mara stock, and I don't want you to sleep on Mara stock, because Mara stock, if you look at the monthly time frame, Mara stock is very capable of going to 30 plus, and in the past has gone as far as 83. So AI, if a company is able to pivot into that sector, they're going to have a lot of success in terms of the revenues growing, and of course shareholders are going to get excited, the stock's going to move higher, everyone makes money, and the process rinse and repeats, right? So I'm going to pull up Mara stock earnings just to give you a look. Again, we're not really going to talk about charts or patterns. That's why I don't have the tag here. I mean, I could slap the tag on, but we're more so concerned with the numbers and what's going on with the company itself, right? We got price targets here. We got price targets 17, 18, 28, 28, 8, 16, 26. So for all intents and purposes, these analysts believe that Mara stock is undervalued right now. And funny enough, it is right at that 200, and it loves to come down there and go sideways. Sometimes it goes under it, and then eventually goes back up. So I think right now it is looking good. It's looking good. But we're swing traders. You got to be patient. You can't expect this to suddenly move to the moon just because you want. I've seen people online and social media getting impatient. They're like, oh my God, it's not moving. It's not going anywhere. This is garbage. And then guess what happens? The stock starts running, and then everyone's like, oh my God, oh wow, this is, to the moon. Woo. I love Mara stock so much. I was wrong. I love you, Mara stock. The sentiment is incredible how much it swings to one direction or the other. If they're not making money right away, I hate the stock. If it's moving, I love the stock. But at the end of the day, we still got Bitcoin selling off over the weekend, which is fine. I wasn't concerned about it. I don't care, quite frankly. We expect this to come back to the 200 WMA, right? That's what it always does. It rallies, goes back to the 200, touches it, rallies, touches it, rallies, touches it, goes underneath it sometimes, but ultimately rallies higher, and it looks like we're going to get a rinse and repeat here. So I would expect, funny enough, if it does come to the purple line, it's going to be retest 106K. So maybe we might get a retest of 100K, 106K, somewhere around there, if it doesn't hold right here at 100, and because this level right here, 110, 110 is a big level right here. So either way, when you look at Bitcoin itself, we expect this. We want it to come down so we can get that discount. But if you go, look at social media sentiment, that's something I never talk about, is social media sentiment. Because social media sentiment, regular people are very good indicators of whether a stock is a buy or not. Because once they start getting desperate, or they start getting fearful, oh, it's not moving, I hate the stock because it's not moving, usually a good time to buy. I have a guy in my Discord, Jeff. He finally shut up after I just kept telling him, hey, this is just kind of how it is. There's going to be months, weeks where we just don't go anywhere but down. That's just how it is. A bull run doesn't mean we just go up forever. There's pullbacks even in the uptrend. So you can see here, Mara has been doing nothing for weeks, and we'll do something soon as the daily Bollinger Band starts to squeeze pretty hard. So yeah, we're gonna do something, either up or down. Either way, if it goes down, I would expect it to go down. I'm still waiting for it to come down to 13s. I would expect it to come down to low 13s if we see Bitcoin come down to retest 100K, 106K. That's what I would expect, at least. So overall, I think it's a buy, just based on sentiment, people getting desperate. I want to make money right now. I want to buy, and as soon as I buy, it goes to the moon. Please go up. Okay, total revenues have been increasing, as you can see here, massive increase from 387 in 2023 to 656 in 2024. And we go to the quarterlies, and we would expect an even bigger number going into this year. We should see 800 plus, maybe even $1 billion, which is insane if you think about the fact that tomorrow is just, a Bitcoin miner but it's pivoting into AI. Let's talk about that. This is probably the most important thing, the thing that people are sleeping on. This is why I'm so, like, this is perfect. You got Bitcoin and AI put into one, and not just AI, but AI infrastructure to be more specific. So, let's see. EDF Pulse Ventures, one of the world's largest low carbon energy producers, today announced the signing of an investment agreement allowing Mara to acquire 64% stake in Exaion, a subsidiary of EDF. Exaion develops and operates high-performance computing data centers and provides secure cloud and AI infrastructure in partnership with key players such as NVIDIA, Deloitte, I don't know why I'm trying to pronounce it in French, and 2CRSI. So, after the completion of the transaction, Mara would become a strategic shareholder, and the company would transition to a larger-scale international commercial deployment by integrating Exaion's platform operations and engineering expertise. Mara expects to expand its capabilities into AI infrastructure development and better serve the growing demand for secure cloud solutions. So there you go. That's probably the biggest thing. Again, when these deals are made, it takes time to play out. It's not going to immediately, it's not going to immediately go to the moon. But I just showed you the growing revenues. I showed you the price targets from the analyst. I showed you the sentiment from people on social media. And I have a guy in my Discord who's, he's just like, why isn't it going up? I want to make money. I'm telling you right now, keep buying. We know that when stocks come down after having good earnings, especially because the market as a whole is coming down, it's nothing more than an opportunity to buy the dip. And you can see here the transaction is expected to close in or around Q4 2025. So, I mean, that's, so it's 2026 where you really want to keep an eye on this one, because it's getting into the AI infrastructure side of things. It's no longer just going to be a Bitcoin miner. This is better than the opposite. Color Stock did the opposite. They went from AI to Bitcoin first. So we've seen what's happening with that one. Overall, if everything goes well, which I expect it to, I mean, the revenues speak for themselves. I don't care that Bitcoin is dropping another $3,000. Cool. Please drop more. If it could please break down below and come down to the purple line and under it, that would be fantastic. It's always been an opportunity. I love it here. This is what we're about. We get excited when stocks start coming down because we want those discounts. Mara stock, I think I mentioned this last time. I mean, it's doing what it's always done around the purple line. It just kind of goes sideways, and then eventually we make a big move. Either we make a big move up, or we go sideways and make a big move down. Right? Like that's big sideways here. We made the big move up here. Sideways here, are we gonna make the big move down or up? What's that? That's the question. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're gonna get a discount if it goes down, and then when it comes back up, we'll make our money. It's just hard to lose on stocks like these if you know the patterns to abuse. That's it for the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.